Hey everyone, it's Mr. Billidoo. In music class, we've been talking about the way we move. I'm sure you remember if you've been in class last week or the week before, the locomotor movements that we've been working on. We've also been talking about directions, pathways, levels, and this week we're adding more non-locomotor movements. Let's talk about what each of these mean again. Now remember, locomotor movements are when your feet are moving. Here's a list of all the different locomotor movements, and this isn't every single one of them, but this is a good place to start. And we've also talked about direction, as well as pathways, 3 different pathways. And this week we're adding our non-locomotor movements, which means that our feet are planted for the most part. And there's a whole bunch of them on here. I'm not going to read them all. You can take some time and pause this video if you like and read through them. If you have any questions about which ones or which movements mean what, then you can let me know or shoot me a message. Don't forget we've added levels as well: high, middle, low, and floor. Okay. Before we get into this exercise, this is our warm-up exercise we were doing in class. I'm sure you remember how it goes. Well, we're going to start with these locomotor movements. I've just done them, so it's easy. We're going to start with hopping forward in a straight pathway. And when we get to the poses, make sure you're choosing a level: high, middle, lower, floor. And your non-locomotor movement is curl. So non-locomotor movement can be curl. You could curl with a finger. You can curl with your arm. You can curl with your leg. You can curl with any part of your body. You can curl with your whole body. Let's try. This is Jimmy, by the way, Jimmy the djembe. Hey everybody, on your feet. It's time to move on to the beat. Stretch your arms, wiggle them toes. Ready, set, strike a pose. Curl. Curl at a high level. Curl at middle level. Curl at a low level. And curling on the floor. Go. All right, relax. Okay, ready for your next one? Skipping sideways in a zigzag pathway, and then choose your levels. Your non-locomotor movement for this is shatter. How can you shatter? Can you shatter with your hands? Can you shatter with your whole body? Can you shatter with your legs? How can you shatter? Shatter with one hand. Hey everybody, on your feet. It's time to move on to the beat. Stretch your arms, wiggle them toes. Ready, set, strike a pose. Choose a different level and shatter. Go. If you are high or middle, choose lower floor this time. Go. Choose a different level and shatter. How can you shatter? With your legs, with your arms, with your hands, with your head. Last time, choose a different level. Go. And relax. Okay, this is your last example for today. Slithering backwards in a curvy pathway. Make sure if you're doing this in your house that there's nothing behind you you're going to run into, or you don't want to trip over your cat or your little brother or sister. Remember, when we get to our ending poses, we're going to choose levels, and our non-locomotor movement this time is going to be bend. How can you bend? How can you bend with your arms? Can you bend with your legs? Can you bend with your whole body in some fashion? Your neck, your head, your fingers, your toes. Hey everybody, on your feet. It's time to move on to the beat. Stretch your arms, wiggle them toes. Ready, set, strike a pose. I can see all you slithers. You're bending now at a level, high, middle, low, or floor bend. Choose a different level and bend again. Go. Choose another level. Go. And one more. Make it a good one now. If you've been using high, middle, low, use floor. If you've been using floor, time to get up and go high. Ready, begin. Nice job. And relax. I'm sure you remember Lantern's Light. I'll do it first and then you copy. Lanterns light, lanterns bright. Shining afar on a moonlit night. Next section. Lanterns light, lanterns bright. Crossing a bridge on a starry night. Now you. Last time. Lanterns light, lanterns bright. Twinkling in the river on a wintry night. Okay. I think that's good enough. We're going to make it so that you're now going to compose your own example. So instead of doing this in a large group with everyone in our class, you can determine which movements you want to use from our locomotor and non-locomotor movements that we did warming up. And you just have to figure out which one you want to use. So you're reciting lanterns light, lanterns bright, and you can create your own dance movements to each section. So that could be starting with lanterns light, lanterns bright, and you could use slither, you could use skip, or you could use a non-locomotor movement to start with if you like. You could use bend, lanterns light, lanterns bright, and then you could shatter. So use those words as you compose your movements for each of the sections in the song. If you want to share your example with me, you can just videotape yourself and send it to me, or we can share it with the class. I'm curious to see your examples if you like. It's not necessary, you don't have to do it, but I'd like to see you be so creative. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I look forward to talking to you guys very soon.